Okay guys, so welcome back to a new episode. In this one we are giving our personal forecast for Nokia into the next week. Now of course, if you want to see a bit more of a fundamental look at Nokia, we have done this previously, but this one is a bit more of a standard forecast into the next week, so please do consider that when you are watching this video. But yeah, in tonight's one, I am giving all of my personal opinions on Nokia and what could definitely happen into the next 1 to 2 weeks. But of course, we do look at Nokia stock every single day, so if it does sound like a plan, if you enjoy looking at Nokia stock videos, please do leave a like, please do subscribe, as like I said, we make them every single day. With that being said guys, if you do want to come talk to us on Discord, link to the Discord is below, and of course I do need to state that I am not a financial advisor and this is all just my personal opinion, and you do need to do your own research, and my information is not guaranteed to be true, it's just what I personally believe could happen, so please do remember that, please do take it on board. But we are going to jump straight into the video. So yeah guys, Nokia over the past week, we can see a lot of volatility, but overall not a big move in price at all. So of course, over the past 5 days, we can see Nokia is up 0.4%. Now of course, that is absolutely nothing, but if we do look over that past week, we've seen increases of about 60% and then back down again, then up and down and up and down. It's been a very volatile time for Nokia and a lot of other stocks. Now Nokia has not been as hyped as some of the other companies. I think honestly at the minute, Nokia stock is undervalued, and we are going to take a little reason as to why in a future episode. But just to conclude guys, obviously looking at Nokia's market cap, it is huge, and looking into the future for Nokia, they have a lot of room for growth with their 5G technology and all that kind of good stuff, and I think they have a lot of strategic partnerships which will help them to grow company revenue and of course company size, and I think all of these types of things will help Nokia stock in the future. But honestly guys, there is a lot of anticipation of Nokia getting quite hyped in the future. I think there is a lot of room for that to happen. Like I said, a lot of people are mentioning Nokia right now, but a lot of investors are not in it as heavily as they are in companies like AMC or GME, and I think that's not necessarily a bad thing. I definitely think it puts Nokia as an undervalued stock. I think there is definitely room to see big growth like what we have seen in those stocks in this stock in the future. But overall guys, if I was going to be investing in Nokia, I would definitely be in this one for the long term. I'm not saying it is going to see huge growth in the future, but in my personal opinion, there is enough room to make it a decent growth stock. I definitely think it has room to double, hopefully in the future years. I think this definitely will be a great thing to see. I think it is to be expected. But guys, looking into the short-term future and the price subsequently, I think we definitely could see this one hit $10 within the next 2 to 3 months, if not sooner. I think it could hit that in the next 2 to 3 weeks if this one does get as much hype as some of the other stocks, if it does get as much, growth and anticipation of growth as we have seen with these other companies. And of course, if a short squeeze does happen, that would be amazing for the share's price, as it would send it rocketing. But in my opinion, guys, like I said, if I was going to be buying in now, I would definitely be buying in this one for the long term. But honestly guys, in the next month, I realistically can see a big breakout coming for Nokia stock potentially. Like I said, a lot of people are now a bit more aware of it than previously were. Obviously over the past few months, not a lot of people have been getting in. We can see that the whole month was providing decent growth with 7%, but it wasn't insane figures until we got that initial hype, which basically sent us up insanely, almost doubling that figure immediately. So it just shows a lot more people are now aware of this stock, and I think a lot of people may actually be waiting to get into this one in the next week. And I think if that is the case, fantastic, it will put us in a great position for Nokia's share price to rocket into the next week, and I would absolutely love to see that, and that is definitely one option, which is the case that it could rocket in the next week. But personally guys, in my opinion, if I was going to be buying into Nokia, like I said, I would see it as more of a long-term investment. Yes, the short-term potential absolutely is there, and I think if we are lucky, we could see huge growth in this one in the next 2 weeks. But honestly guys, if I was to be buying into Nokia, like I said, I can just see so much big long-term potential with the 5G technology and all the strategic partnerships. There is some real room for growth. But honestly guys, Nokia, in my personal opinion, definitely is a buy right now, and it's definitely one of these buy and hold stocks. But honestly, if it did rocket up in the next week, I would personally sell it for a decent profit if possible. But honestly guys, like I said, if we aren't seeing that big profit, I would personally still see it as a long-term hold. But that's just my personal opinion, and I need to say that because of course it is not financial advice. But yeah guys, Nokia, from a company standpoint, the dividend is hopefully going to come back on in the next few months, and of course that could definitely boost investor attention as well. But honestly guys, with the 5G, there is a lot of room for growth, and I think, like I said, a lot more eyes are now on Nokia stock to see some big growth in the future. So Monday is going to be a very interesting time for Nokia. I am definitely going to be watching this stock in anticipation of what might happen. Hopefully it will hit about $5, if not higher. I think if it did hit $5 so quickly, it would put us in a great, fantastic standing to see some growth in the next week, and I would be very happy to be buying Nokia stock as a speculative play. But personally, guys, in my opinion, it would be a speculative play for a short-term play, but for a long-term play, it would be an investment. So honestly, guys, it depends which strategy you want to go for. Like I said, personally, I would go for a long-term buy and hold, but that's just me. Tell me what you guys want to do with Nokia in the comment section, and of course, tomorrow we are having another fundamental analysis of Nokia and also a reaction of how the markets have moved. So I hope you're going to enjoy that one, guys. If you think that you will, please do leave a like and subscribe. Make sure to turn on the bell notification so you don't miss that upload, and I'll see you then. Goodbye until then.